I am suing my sister for $1,000 for defamation of character, as she claimed I stole her ex-boyfriend. She called me a whore, which is completely not true. She's completely ruining my reputation, and I just want it to be stopped, and it's really hurt me and her relationship.
All right. And you're 19.
I'm 19, yeah.
Christy?
Yes.
Your sister is suing you for defamation.
Right.
Saying that you called her some really bad names.
Well, she did some horrible things also, so.
Well, tell me what happened.
Well, my sister and my ex were talking on a social networking site. They were leaving comments between each other, and I took her aside and I asked her, do you have feelings for him? And do you like him? Because you're saying, he's saying you look beautiful, and she's commenting back saying, you look nice too, you look better than you used to. So they were talking, and I said, look, can you please stop talking to him? Because it's bothering me unless you like him. And she said, no, I don't.
Did you think it was weird, though, for her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend?
Ex-boyfriend, yeah.
To contact you on the internet and said you're beautiful. You didn't think something was up with that?
I was just flattered, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so there was this big night that happened.
Right. So I got dressed up for the bar with my ex, and I put a dress on and, put my makeup on, and we went out. And we had a nice night. When we came back, my sister was at my house where we arrived.
Now, you all live together, right?
Right. So
Day comes in the house.
my ex comes in and says, you look beautiful.
To who?
To my sister.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Right.
Now,
But-
when did you find out about them exchanging comments with each other on the internet? Before or after the date? Or
Before.
is this breaking news?
Before the day.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, before the date. So you
Right.
kind of had a little suspicion then that he had
Right.
already made a comment that he thought she was cute.
Right.
All right, so then what happens?
And then my sister says, I want something to drink.
No, you were drunk, first of all. Let
I
me
wasn't
just clear
drunk.
that up.
Well,
But I was drinking.
had been
And I
drinking.
did drink one drink.
so were you
cup.
drunk or you
No.
were tipsy?
Tipsy.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay. Your Honor, can I demonstrate what she did?
On who?
On the ballot.
I don't know what I did, so I don't.
Okay. Damon? They're not going to demonstrate on me. So since you're cute and you're the bailiff, you really want to do this?
Yes.
Damon, do you mind?
No problem.
Look, Damon, all for a good cause, right?
It's a tough job. Someone has to do it.
Okay. All right.
You have nice
Damon, you
muscles.
keep looking my way. All right, go ahead. What was she doing?
Said, ooh, you have nice muscles.
Really?
Yes.
Chris,
Have you been working out? That's what she said.
Heather, did you do that?
He was telling me that I looked good, so I was just being friendly back. I didn't.
Okay, show me what you did. Show Damon what you did.
I really don't remember touching him.
You
I
don't?
don't. No, I just remember just like flirting, just being like, wow, you really, you bulked up. You really got some muscle. Oh, and he said, you want to feel it. That's when I felt it. He asked me, do I want to feel it? And so I had to be nice and polite.
You had to do it, right?
Ew. Girl, how are you gonna be doing all that to your sister's boyfriend? Now, a man we're gonna expect that kind of attitude from. We're gonna expect him to be, chatting up the sister, flirting, asking her to squeeze his muscles. But you expect more from your own sister. You expect her, not to flirt with your boyfriend. And the plaintiff is over here being like, I had to be polite, judge. That's like when a girl is in a relationship, but some guy is trying to chat her up, and the boyfriend's like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm just being polite. Politeness does not extend to flirting. There is a difference there. Clearly, the sister is loving the attention. Now, mind you, if you're going on a date with a guy who has openly flirted with your own sister on social media, you probably should rethink your choices.
Damon, I know I'm putting you all in the spot, but if a woman, do you all mind if I ask Damon a question?
No.
Since you put him in this.
Go ahead.
If a young girl does what she did, oh, let me touch your muscles, What would you think about that? Would you think somebody's flirting with you?
Oh, absolutely.
But Your Honor, I didn't say that. He asked me if I wanted. He said, "You want to touch it?"
Because she was jumping up and down.
Let's say he even said, you want to touch it. Couldn't you have just said, no, absolutely not?
I was honestly just flattered, just like, because I had a crush on him when she was dating him.
Now, I heard you say flattered like 3 times already. You had a crush on him when he was dating your sister?
Yeah, but I was like 14 at the time. She was 16, so it wasn't like, it was just a little crush. And I was, I looked young and I grew up from then. From the last time, from this time.
So you don't think you were manifesting some of those feelings when you touched him?
She didn't have feelings. She was just flattered by his compliments.
Because he thought you were, well, you're pretty too.
Thank you.
You know that?
Thank you.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I love confident women here.
But you don't.
You don't what?
She doesn't know that. The reason why she's afraid to bring guys over and everything to the house because she's afraid I'm going to steal them or whatever, because she feels like she's insecure.
No, I just feel that, it's just going to cause conflict if I bring guys over.
You're suing for defamation.
Right.
And it's interesting defamation can come in the form of being libel, which is the written word, or spoken,
right.
slander.
Yeah.
So you're really saying she slandered you. Mm-hmm. But a complete defense to any defamation claim is the truth. And so that's why it's so important that I get at the truth to see when she went back and said to your friends, look what she did. She's a big flirt. I have to make a determination as to, was it true? And she's flirting and she does the muscle thing, whether he asked you to or not, you did put your hands on him.
Right.
Okay. Crossing the line a little bit too.
I'm sorry, but people don't just conjure up ideas in their mind that their sister is going to steal their boyfriend. I have had the same best friend since I was 5 years old. She's practically my sister. And not once in my life have I ever feared her flirting with or stealing my boyfriend. Not once. Because she hasn't given me a single reason to believe that she would do any of that. Given the fact that your sister even has that insecurity means that there's probably a little bit of truth to that. I mean, you admitted to having a crush on him, so it's not that far-fetched to believe that if you were given the chance, you would steal her boyfriend.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We're on the edge of our seats here. Come on.
My sister says she wants to drink. Usually she leaves the room after, when I'm with my
Can I say something?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I came from Orlando, so I'm sleeping on the couch, and she's sleeping on the other couch, and the other rooms are occupied by my little brother and sisters and my mom. So where am I supposed to go? And I had online coursework to do. So I had homework to do that was due the next morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I had to go online. And so where was I supposed to go?
So you had to be in the room with them when they were having their moment.
She didn't have to talk to us. She could have just been on the computer. She was just there
to get away.
Flirting. And
I tried to get away. He kept on following me and kept on saying, hey, you want to go with me? You want to go to a club with me? And I'm like, no, I don't want to go.
Wait a minute. He's on a date with your sister. Where are you when all this is happening?
I was right
on the
there.
couch, laying down.
And he has the nerve to say to you, you want to go out in front of the sister?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
She left us. She went on the couch and laid down.
You're skipping parts of the story.
Okay, let's get to, because I heard.
It has to be in order.
No, I heard that you got her told. How did you do that? Oh, got her told. That means you gave her a piece of your mind.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm talking Judge Penny talk. You got her told. That means I read that you took her to a closet.
So when we come back inside from the gas station, he sits down on the couch. She sits down right next to him. So where am I going to go? I don't want to be a third wheel. So I go in the other room.
And you're being just as calm as you can be.
Right. I let them be. And then I take her aside and I say,
dirty looks and
I take her
everything.
into the closet and I ask her, do you like him? Do you have feelings for him? Because if you do, I'll back off. And she says, no, I don't. And I'm saying, look, I'm your sister. Tell me as your sister, do
And
you
I said,
like
go
him?
take her, man. Go tell him.
Now, while you all are having this discussion, the two of you are in the closet arguing.
Yeah.
Is he hearing all of this?
Yes, she's so
So his
loud.
little ego is probably feeling mighty good right about now.
Yeah.
Lady!
She's in there, and then she's like, you're dead to me. You're not my sister.
I didn't say
You know how
that. I
much
wouldn't
that
say
hurt?
something like that.
You know how much that hurt?
I wouldn't say that.
Ladies, you're in a closet. Are we missing the story? But what I'm concerned about, Christy, is, and I have this in my note, you pretended to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, that was later on.
so you could watch what she would do.
Right, because I didn't trust her at that point. She kept lying to me. She said she didn't like him, but she was still flirting with him.
Do you think you were setting a trap?
No, not really. Maybe.
So you think you had a little scheme going here and... No?
Well, I mean, I was just, if she was being honest and truthful, she would just, went to sleep or, went into the other room. But
What other room?
you still could have
Now,
pretended
don't act
to.
all innocent, because you all went out for a walk at 1 o'clock in the morning. See, I'm going to take over the story, because
Right.
y'all don't want to tell it like it needs to be told. You walked out the house when you thought she was asleep.
No. I didn't think she. No, because she went in the closet and we talked, and then her
You
ex-boyfriend.
come back out the closet.
And her ex-boyfriend's like,
Come
what
back
the
out the
hell is
closet.
going on? What's going on in there?
You
And I'm
didn't
just
leave
like-
with him and stay gone an hour?
I did, telling him I'm not going to go out with him because she is my
So
sister.
for
didn't
1
have to
hour,
be.
you
No, not
left
an
the house
hour.
with him.
Oh no, it was like 10 minutes.
So why would you leave the house to tell him that?
Because he's like, okay, let's go outside. I'm like, fine, we'll go outside and I can talk to you. It was just,
Heather,
honestly, it was
let's
just
wake up,
easy.
honey.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a hard watch. All of this because of a guy? Come on, ladies. So we already know he's trash. But you guys seem to love it.
And so as a result of all of this, what happened? You're getting along, or you're
trust
not
her.
getting along, or...
She's not, we're not getting along and she doesn't trust me and
I just wanted the truth. She got his number, too, so.
no, he left his number on my car saying, please call me. I know you don't want to.
But
As
still
you
text
know,
her to
if
this
a guy
day.
comes up to you, let's just be for real.
You don't save the number.
I mean, I know I'm way older than you all now, but in my day, I used to have guys come up to me. And if I didn't like one of them, they would know it right away. I'd still be nice because I'm Judge Penny and that's my personality. And I would just say, no, I'm not interested. Sorry, I got somebody else already. There's a way to let a guy know when you don't like him. You were playing a little game, I think.
I wasn't playing a game, I was being friendly.
No, honey. Where's your mother in all this? Because I'm about to switch to becoming judge mother and tell you the truth. You were playing a game. And I suspect you've been playing the game. A little bit. You're shaking your head. What you think?
I think that's true.
But you got some issues too. Because, honey, let a man come up in my house, start flirting with my sister, I would lay him out. You know what lay him out means? I would get him told, stand up, put my hands on my hip, and tell him, you got to go. You don't do this with me and my sister. That's what you should have done. You should have stuck up for yourself, not play this cat and mouse game with your sister trying to set up a trap for her. Let me tell you something. With siblings, and I have kids, a little sibling rivalry is okay if it's healthy. But you're going into some dangerous territory because there's an unwritten rule that we're going to make a rule, okay? You cannot go or date or fool with each other's boyfriends, ex-boyfriends. Something has got to be off limits when it comes with sisters. And I'm concerned that you need guys to tell you you look good in order to feel good. Don't you just feel good for yourself?
I think I get my confidence from other people.
Yeah, that's an issue. And it's a self-esteem issue. Do you trust your sister?
No.
Do you trust her?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of tough, I think, that when you're in a situation where she can't even bring her boyfriends home, what does that say about you?
It hurts, but it's not like, I don't understand why, because it's not like I could have gone out with him. I could have done everything, and I said no because she's my sister.
After
I'm not
hearing
going to.
everything, do you really think your behavior was appropriate?
I don't think I did anything that crossed the line.
Oh, yes, you did.
And herein lies the problem. The plaintiff doesn't view anything wrong with her behavior, and this is the kind of girl we like to call a pick-me. She loves the attention of guys, it's how she feels good about herself, and she is not a girl's girl.
Yeah, you crossed the line. Let me tell you how. You want me to go through it with you?
Okay, then maybe somewhat.
Okay, all right. So I didn't have to paint the picture. Tell me how you crossed the line.
By touching his arm.
That was one thing. There's several places. Go ahead.
I don't get anywhere else was just entrapment for me because she was sleeping or she was in the other room, so I had to be out in the living room. I had to be out.
She could have just left. She could have just go in my mom's room. She's done that before. She liked the attention.
It was inappropriate because he was not your man. He was here with your sister. You shouldn't have even been involved in it. trust. Your sister has to be able to trust you. You've got to get some self-esteem too. I don't know where all the self-esteem is gone, because you know that to go argue in a closet while he's sitting out there listening, you should have kicked him out of your house, don't you think? Now, you know, with defamation, I think it's very interesting because people always get mad, and the first thing they want to do is sue for defamation. But what I said to you was, and I have it written down here, the defense for it is truth.
Right.
It's an absolute defense for it. And I believe that she wasn't acting with any malice. She didn't go out and try to say this. She was really acting reasonable in light of the fact that she thought that you were flirting. And I do believe that you did cross the line.
Right.
Do you think you'll cross that line again?
No.
So if the guy comes over to the house to have a date with your sister.
I go in the other room.
Okay. That's good. You got the lesson then. And then if a guy is flirting with you, just because he's saying, because men are verbal, that doesn't mean anything. You go by what they show you. Let the judge tell you. You hear me? They can tell you pretty all day long. They always have an agenda, or most times that they do. What you do is get your education, find that self-esteem within yourself. But for making defamation, generally a claim for that, we have to have a false statement of fact, and that's the first element. So I don't know if what she said was too false because you were flirting. And then there has to be some degree of fault, and I just think that we've acknowledged that you could have handled it better, okay?
Right.
All right. You think you can come back together now that we've kind of flushed all of this out? I find in favor of the defendant because I find that you were not defamed because some of this was indeed true. And I just wish you all the best, okay? Court stands adjourned.
I hope these girls figure out that there is more to life than fighting over a boy. I love that Judge Penny tries to steer them in a direction to find the love for themselves first, instead of constantly trying to get the validation from guys. You can tell Judge Penny is a mom because she is just sweeter than honey, and I adore her. But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. Do you think the sister was trying to steal the boyfriend, or was she just being polite? Have you ever experienced a pick-me girl like this? I want to hear your stories in the comments down below. Leave a like and a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.